What a lot of people, when they move into a place, ask, what can I do without getting, filing a renovation permit? So I'm assuming
Oh,
painting
sure.
you can do, floors you can do. What about retiling the bathroom, but but you're not changing the location of fixtures,
Yeah.
or how, what can you do to spruce up a place without getting approval and permit and all that jazz?
Yeah, of course. So that's like, I mean, that is one of our specialties. So there are a lot of, some of it is, it depends on the building, but yeah, obviously there are the simple things like painting, wood floor refinishing. Oftentimes, wood floor installations are that, well, not wood floor installations, you don't need a permit for.
Okay, so
You
installing a
can,
new wood floor, you don't need a permit for. You can just
no, I've never run across a building where we were required to submit a permit for, or were we required to pull a permit for a wood floor installation.
okay.
Um,
That's
yeah,
good to
so
know.
yeah, you can replace countertops. As long as you're not really moving plumbing or electrical or pulling down walls, there you actually have there are quite a few things you can do. Again, that the building is going to dictate some of that. New York
Hmm.
Department of Buildings is going to dictate some of what's okay or not okay. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. I mean, I'm thinking of some of the more comprehensive things. We've changed out a door to a pocket. We've installed a pocket door. We've replaced trim. We've replaced floors. We've painted, plastered, done light electrical, so you can install some electrical in an apartment without. You may have to pull a minor electrical permit, but that's not that. That's a fairly straightforward process. Um, there's a lot of stuff like, yeah, replacing counters, installing backsplashes. A lot of time you can retile a bathroom. That's going to be dependent on the building. You may need to do some waterproofing with that, but there's a lot of work you can do without requiring, if you're leaving everything in the same place, doing a lot of that finish work is actually pretty easy to do without a permit. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And again, I want to be clear that we're not here trying to skirt any,
No, and these are
license or anything
no,
like that, right?
no.
But
These are
but
all
it's
very, yeah. These are all very. These are not things that. These are not things that are sort of like gray area. These are very like, you want to replace a floor, like nobody's going to stop you for replacing a floor. Like retiling a tiling a backsplash. No, nobody's going to stop you doing that. Replacing counters, like that's not a. There's nothing gray about any of these things. Yeah.
okay. And you have helped us a few times where, we came in and we had a dark cherry cabinet kitchen, and you actually painted the kitchen cabinets white. You took the doors off site and had them, whatever, powder
Yeah.
painted, or I'll let you,
Yeah.
and it's a quick, uh it's not only a quick fix for someone selling, but moving in, it's a nice way to refresh, and kind of a, the one segment of the market here that's doing, if you're a seller, is doing very, very bad, or if you're a buyer, there's incredible deals, is anything that needs work. Everybody's very afraid to do any kind of work in an apartment. So if you go in and you see, well, it needs a paint job, I need new kitchen countertops, repaint is refacing considered? You need
No,
a permit or no?
refacing is fine. Refacing is cosmetic, and you can
Right.
even spray. I mean, something easy is you can spray cabinets, as you mentioned. We've done that. We've sprayed, but we can also, a lot of times when people are getting places ready for sale, we'll just brush and roll them. If it's the type of
Hmm.
kitchen that it's like, somebody's probably going to come in and gut this place anyway, so we'll brush and roll them. If it's a kitchen where it's like, wow, this is a nice kitchen, it's just, as you mentioned, natural wood is not a big, not very popular in kitchens nowadays. So yeah, like we'll go in and we'll spray a wood kitchen, and it just looks like it looks like a kitchen that was always there. You couldn't tell the difference. Yeah.